Yeah, so since today is October 21st, 2020, and we are just starting this whole project to talk about the journey of the 25 years of Dr. Uh, Tong Wang to begin with, and eventually evolve into Dr. Lotus King Weiss, and eventually, the amazing story of the Whole Elephant Institute. And so the very important key figure in Dr. Tong Wang and the young leader now, Noah's Ark and Noah. uh, Recently, Mom always say that the Whole Elephant Institute is a modern Noah's Ark. So Noah is 25 years old, and Noah certainly is going to play a very key role on the stage of the Noah's Ark. And so to be able to review, the true identity of Noah, the mission of Noah, and how Noah came into this world, all the signs that came along with that, and also the molecular world and how that, interconnect with the human world, and how the molecular world discovery start to manifest into amazing human level, life phenomena, human society level life phenomena, and how the cancer phenomena that Dr. Tong Wang was studying at the molecular level start to be clearly displayed at the human society level, and how the search for a cure of the molecular level cancer gradually, led Dr. Tong Wang to be enlightened to the human society malignancy, the cancer phenomena, the deep root cause of the cancer phenomena at the molecular level, and the deep root cause of the cancer phenomena at the human society level, and how that totally correspond and manifesting into a holographic universe, which means what you see inside of you, which means the cell inside of us is, we are made of cell, as if, and then cells are made of molecules. So when we, start to look at the molecules, and we start to see what is happening at the molecular level, and how the molecules talk to each other, how the molecules work to, work with each other, and how this amazing, molecular level communication leads to a splendid life phenomena of health, and how malfunction of key molecules, at the cellular level, leading to malfunction of the cell function, and malfunction of the cell behavior, and the malignancy of the cell behavior, right? And how, this whole human cancer phenomena has been uncovered by the modern life science to be caused by virus, okay, and the oncogene, and how all that, the viral world, the microcosmic, life phenomena at the not only the cell level, but at the bacterial and the virus level, and how the virus interact with the human being at the cellular level and at the molecular level, and how that is now found to be inducing the human level malignancy called cancer, and how cancer cell, is transformed at the molecular level, and how cancer cell migrate and metastasize and take over and kill human body. And when you look deeper, much deeper into it, there is virus. Okay, so virus, is a cause of oncogene, right? And so then we're talking about the immune system, and how normally our body can repair all the, insults and invasions and poisons by the immune system. And what actually happened, to those cancer patients, and why their entire immune system actually failed them. Okay, why the immune system no longer cannot help the body to get rid of those, deviation, malignancy, and virus and bacteria, and allow them to start to alter the normal cell and start to corrupt the key molecules. And most of the time, the corrupted key molecules, actually they are molecular leaders, and they are very powerful and they have great responsibilities. But they turn into oncogene by the virus. Okay, and then their corruption, their deviation, their degeneration, eventually leading to the total malfunction and the transformation and the malignancy of the entire cell, and then start to take over and form a malignant cancer and eventually kill the entire human body. So while speaking of that, right now what we are facing is in the human world more and more, the truth being revealed, and to see the corruption of the top leaders of both China and America at all different levels, leaders that they actually supposed to safeguard the interest of the general public. They actually have been corrupted, and they were transformed by the virus, the deadly virus, the CCP virus, right? And they start to operate following the CCP instruction, and they have starting to transform a normal society into a cancerous society, to make a lot of people turn into cancer cells as well, and they operate in a mode of cancerous operational mode, and now the global pandemic come, and starting to see quite a lot of deaths, quite a lot of infections globally. And what is really going on here in the human world, really in every regard, for a very experienced cancer researcher, you really can see clearly that right now it's called necrosis of a late stage malignant cancer. So in every regard, in the human world, the virus caused the cancer, and the cancer started to spread, and the metastasize of the cancer turning into a global phenomenon. And the foreign investment is like the cancer start to attract the blood vessel formation to innovate the cancer mass, to allow the last stage craziness, large scale growing of deadly tumor, deadly cancer. And it's highly metastatic, and then run all over the world, and transforming more and more people. And then suddenly, there is a stage that the cancer cells now are facing necrosis and death. Okay. In every regard, you can see that this whole earth is just like one person, and the different nations are just like the different organs. And China is a very vital organ, just like the liver. And then, when the liver has a late stage cancer start to metastasize all over the world through the Belt and Road project. And then, the cancer also start to draw the foreign investment, and the foreign investment provided the CCP system more money to be more corrupt and to kill, more, innocent lives. And eventually heaven, the high being, sees that earth is going to die because of this malignancy, and it has already activated the ultimate cure of cancer program. So right now we are seeing that the malignancy is about to be eradicated, and all those who have actually become transformed and are malignant cancer cells have a choice. They can either be returned to normal cell, or they shall be eliminated if they refuse to return to a normal state. So Mom really see that we are facing this most critical transition, and this is also the reason Mom decided to start to make some videos to share our stories, and especially the insight. Mom that started to accumulate from the role as a researcher at the frontier life science field, modern science, use modern technology, try to find a cure as Dr. Teng Wen Wang. And eventually, what actually helped Mom to see such a bigger picture that other cancer researchers that now still working in the molecular field, developmental biology field, cancer research field, they cannot see. But Mom can see, because Mom is no longer at the level of Dr. Teng Wen Wang, who is only part of the big machinery of modern science, modern life science, and try to use human intellect to try to manipulate the human body, and with a hope to cure and end the cancer from killing the whole body. And there was a turning point, and that turning point has something to do with the Falun Gong phenomena. So the Falun Gong phenomena pretty much led Mom to rise beyond a very lower level and blind man and elephant relationship kind of state, to gradually be able to see much bigger picture through elevating the spiritual level. The mind start to elevate, the spirit start to elevate, the body start to follow, and step by step, very carefully validating the true human life science. And now, want to introduce that concept to the world people, right? So I think today, Mom just want to keep a record and starting to share this very important information, and also pretty much give an overview and what kind of time we are living right now, and what is the world is going through. And we are talking about Noah, and we're talking about Noah's Ark, and we are talking about global pandemic. We're talking about a CCP and the CCP virus. We're talking about malignant cancer, and we're talking about cancer of the human society, and we're talking about a cure, the cure for the human world, and also about critical choices of the world people at this moment. Hope this introduction as on today as beginning to help people to understand the big picture, as we just already touched very briefly of several very serious subjects, but we'll gradually unfold that.